just like FEU and UST did 2 years ago. And FEU and Adamson did last year.
That's right. Actually, one team that...
oh, that's great. That's great instincts by Ila Santos. Sorry, Ann, go ahead.
Fell right by the line. I was just going to say that Adamson has been a pretty strong contender for the past years. But this year hasn't been really... I don't know. I'm not sure if it's luck or if there's something wrong. But they're just playing differently.
Yes,
they are still the same strong team. The defense is there. Pero ang nawala, I think, is consistency. Because somehow there are lapses during their games. That's why they have secured solo third naman. But
6 more.
Yes, that's right. So it's not what is expected, if I should say.
And even against, I remember against Ateneo, they even had a hard time. You know, they ended against their losses. Even against, let's say, LaSalle or FEU, they were swept 3 sets.
Exactly. Something that's very surprising.
I see your point. That's just at LaSalle now.
Una pala magtapok sa gusto, bigay yung bola mo. At mag-serve ng maayos paning, doon kayo sa likod, ha? Going. Huwag yung madali yung setter yung backline. Ilan lang yung spiker sa harap. Okay, kanya-kanya muna. Then pag nakita mo lang receive, habol na lang. Tulong. Okay? Okay.
Sir Lasala, hey! Yes!
All business in that lineup, or in that huddle. 12-6 is the score. 2-0 is the set score. Santos, very productive day for the captain. She has had a number of good kills for the Lady Spikers of LaSalle. A solid team. Tomorrow we, of course, go to the arena, and well, let's touch on this, and because we talked about this in the pregame with team standings. We talked about number 1, number 2. We already talked about Adamson right now securing number 3 at 6 and 4, but they cannot breathe so easily because 2 teams behind them are at 5 and 5. So 1 loss from Adamson will just complicate matters. And then that matchup tomorrow at Ateneo versus UST, both at 5 and 5, that can be very telling for either team because both of them trying to make the Final Four.
Yes. So, and again, in the past games that we've seen for Adamson, it hasn't been, you know,
Convincing.
Convincing, yes. The wins are not as convincing, and they've been losing straight sets, you know, to other teams.
What are your thoughts on that matchup tomorrow between Ateneo and UST, who are both at 5 and 5, and they've been staying within range of each other?
It's
for number 4.
Going to be very exciting. I'm pretty sure of that. And again, these 2 teams, UST and Ateneo, are fighting to be part of the Final Four, which makes it even a lot better.
Face Zuno. That's Zuno, rather. Does it say Zuno? Yes, and Emily Lorraine. Zuno. In the lineup now for LaSalle, who are ahead 15-7 rather. They replace Martinez. So who will set? It will be Chuck Cruz, I suppose. For LaSalle, let's see. Yes, she does. And she goes behind right away to Zuno. She's a lefty. She went down the line and she swiped it off the blocker. And Ina Santos very happy for her, like a good captain that she is.
That's right. And of course, it's, you know, it's good that the players coming off from the bench are performing well when they're brought inside the court.
How encouraging. Coach Ramil, di ba may technical timeout tayo? I think the referees forgot. 16-7. We'll be back. 16-7, Bautista comes in for Ralyanka for NU as LaSalle begins or gets ready to serve. This is Charlene Cruz, their middle hitter and alternate setter, and she will set as Kay Martinez is on the bench for the Lady Spikers. But it is NU offensive here. Zuno gets a little bit of a facial there. Simon.
The game tomorrow. Earlier during the break, we were discussing
Ateneo
UST.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tight game, but probably, you know, both teams have their advantages. UST, of course, would be experienced. They've been together for a long time. not as much rookies as Ateneo.
And
but
they
then-
won against Ateneo the
That's
last
right. But then, you know, Ateneo, I think, has nothing to lose. They just have to play their best. They have nothing to prove, really. And they have been performing a lot better than they have in the past year.
And a lot better than what people have expected.
That's right, for rookies.
Rookies. 4 rookies in the starting lineup of a rookie coach. Rookie sa UAP, rookie sa Ateneos, Coach Roger Gorayev.
But not rookie in the field of volleyball.
Not at all. But there's a reason why he's there. That's a program at Ateneo now has gotten themselves into. Obviously, a title is the objective of that program. In probably 2 and 3 years. I talked to him. He said 3 years is the initial plan of that program to recruit and train and change the culture of that volleyball team. So they're hoping to fight for a championship probably in 2 to 3 years. So this is great experience for players like Herbasio, Ferrer, Gretchen Ho, and Philka Inglet.
Who, by the way, are part of our, Herbasio is ranked 5th, tied with Alarca.
And then, of course, si Ferrer, one of the better setters
That's
also.
right.
For a long time, she was leading the league in setting efficiency.
That's right, but you know,
Unahan na siya.
naunahan ng konti ni Jose, but she's still ranked 2nd here in the league.
And these are things that will only do good things for you.
Yes, that's right.
Contribute to your confidence as the season goes on and as you go on to your sophomore year. Zuno, the lefty. This is Castro.
We were seeing quite a few errors from Lasal.
This is a tall lineup for LaSalle other than their libero Goying. The long-legged LaSalle Lady Spikers. Santos is not that tall, but boy, can he jump. She probably can jump with the best of them there. 19-12 is the score. That's why when you watch UST and LaSalle go up against each other,